What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Brooklyn Zone in the house. I got my co-host.
This is Phoenix in the house.
What up, Phoenix? What's good? We've been away for a couple of days, but we back on it. What's the topic for this evening? What you got?
All right, we're just going to jump into it. Tonight's topic is who's friend at?
Huh? Who's friends?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Okay. After a couple splits up or divorces,
Okay.
who gets the friends?
Wow. Okay. That's a topic now. So, who's friends? Which means after a couple breaks up, divorces, who gets the friends?
Right.
So you saying they gotta what? They split the friends or how does it work? I mean,
That's what we're here to talk about.
all right. So let's talk about it. Let's jump right into it. So, I think there's several things that have to be considered. One of the things you got to consider is, you know, how how did they meet? How did these friends come into the circle of a couple?
Right.
Was it were they her friends or were they his friends or did everybody meet somewhere all together?
Well, this is what we're going to be breaking up because it could be any way that you just laid out for us.
No doubt, no doubt.
So if it's the female friends,
Okay.
meaning these two women, they're tight. They want to do a couple thing.
Right.
One's dating a guy, one's married.
Mm-hmm.
And
They introduced one to the other,
Right.
all that stuff.
right. Then they start doing couple things.
I got
Whether
you.
it's, once a week or a party here, a get together, barbecues, whatever it is. They start building a couple friendship over a period of time.
Wow. Okay. I can see that. Shit, I'll tell you,
Yeah, give me your insight on that.
I'll tell you, here's what I think about that. So real simple.
And let me interrupt you here,
Okay.
Brooklyn. You done had a friendship like that built out of like a couple scenario? Because I haven't, so I'm not the man.
Yeah, of course. I have.
Okay.
I've had it in my lifetime. Absolutely, I have. And here's what I think about it. Simply this, and this goes for you as far as I'm concerned. We're talking about friends, of course, but hey, listen. If we're married and we're divorced, I'm divorcing you and everything that comes with you.
So you're not going to come to my uncle's annual barbecue?
Absolutely not.
But you like my uncle.
Listen,
I thought.
I only know your uncle because of you.
Oh, so you like that. You one of those.
I'm just keeping...
You cut everybody off.
Everybody. When I divorce you, I'm divorcing everything that comes with you.
Wow.
Bottom line.
Wow. Well, explain why.
Well, simply because I believe that when there's a divorce or a breakup, each person needs the opportunity to have a fresh start. And typically when you have a fresh start, or when you're trying to have a fresh start, you want your friends and family to embrace your fresh start. And you don't want the messiness of past relationships interfering with that.
And by that, do you mean if and when you decide to start dating again and you have someone new that you don't want them hanging on to the hopes of seeing that person that they used to always see come around?
No, I don't even think it's a hope thing or anything like that. And And let me be clear, when I say a fresh start, meaning you're cultivating a new relationship, not with a random individual.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
we're not talking about random. We're talking about a guy or a girl that you have you know, you're trying to get a fresh start with that individual, men and women. And I just believe that a fresh start is better for everybody. Like, you don't need to be hanging on to the auntie or the cousin, or he doesn't need to be hanging on to the uncles, and he don't need to be coming by to see your dad because him and your dad built such a great relationship over the years and all that bullshit.
Okay. Now, I mean, I hear you, but what if the family or the friends like that individual so much that they do that? I mean, what are you going to do then?
Hey, it's nothing you can do. I mean,
Okay.
it happens a lot, you know, in divorce and breakups. And frankly, you know, the consideration of the family and friends, there has to be a level of consideration, because here's what we know to be true is that there's very few divorces and breakups that ended in a nice fashion.
I would agree with you there.
And here's what the outsiders don't know. Friends, family. They don't know why these two people who they both care and love for or have friendships for, they don't know why they split up. That guy could have been doing some real foul shit to that woman.
Okay.
So when she has the notion that she's no longer with him, and she doesn't expect to see him at the family function because her dad or her uncle loves him so much, or he's such a cool dude, but they don't know he was beating her ass and doing all kind of foul shit to her.
Then they should respect her wishes.
They should respect her wishes because they don't know the details of the breakup. And what we do know about most breakups between men and women, they aren't under nice circumstances. Usually when people break up, separate, divorce, it's usually for some egregious reasons, things that happen
Right.
that outsiders
Don't know about.
just don't know about.
Okay.
So that's why I'm all for when we divorce, it's divorce the friends and family all in one shot.
Okay. All right. So, with that said, let's see. How long?
How long should it take?
Yeah. How long should it take?
Well, hey, when she divorces him or he divorces her, that's it.
Right away.
Right away.
That person. It's the holiday
It's a-
times. You guys broke up, but
It's a done deal. I don't want to see you at Christmas.
wow, you're heartless.
No, I'm just
Because
real.
Okay.
I'm just a realist about it.
let me give you a sad scenario.
Give it to me.
So you guys break up. This woman or man don't have family outside.
I got
state
you.
where you
Yeah,
live.
well, whatever it is.
Right.
Yeah.
So you guys have just broken up. They don't have family here. It's the holiday time, or barbecues are coming up.
Right.
You mean to tell me that you can't stand that person to just be there for the last few get-togethers before the summer's up?
Well, once again, Phoenix, like I said, from the friends and family being on the outside of the breakup, they have to have the wherewithal to to acknowledge to themselves that they don't really know why two people split up. And they have to respect each person in it. You, as an outsider, which is friends and families, they're all outside of that man and woman relationship. They have to respect that they don't understand why those two people divorce. And because you don't know why, if that man or woman is your friend and then you met the other person through them, you have to respect when that man or woman comes to you and says, hey, we are no longer together. Please, please refrain from bringing this person around.
Wow.
The outsiders just have to respect that. Even if they don't like it, even if they have a relationship, you know, your uncle or your dad, he has to understand that, hey, I may think this guy is great, but my daughter or my niece or my girlfriend, she is telling me, and if I have respect for my friend, when my friend tells me, hey, this guy can't, please don't bring him around or invite him to anything that we do because we're no longer together. Even if you like that individual as an outsider, you should respect it.
Well,
That's if you respect your friend.
all right. Well, friends and family, I tried. He's not budging. So you already know what it's going to be with Brooklyn. But okay, so that was the scenario of if one party brings their partner or husband or whatever into the family unit, or they're introduced, or you introduce them to your friends.
Right.
Now, here's another scenario.
Tell me.
What if the friendship between the couples was started at the same time? Meaning, y'all are just meeting at the same time, the friendship develops. Is it the same, or at that stage, do they have the opportunity to then choose? Or
Okay.
Or does that other person just have to deal? Because there was no, this is my friend first, and
Right.
yeah.
So, if everybody meets at the same time, then that's a little tricky. That comes down to a simple choice. It comes down to respect, and you have to communicate amongst each other, because there are scenarios where couples meet like all together at the same time. That's a unique situation, and I say to that, you have to communicate your feelings, and then it's up to everybody to decide what they want to do. So it's a little different. There's a choice involved, and you just have to communicate your feelings, and everyone has to plead their case.
And I was just going to say, because you're saying, plead your feelings, but it's not only your feelings involved.
That's correct.
Because it could be the two women could be really cool.
Really tight.
But the husband and wife, they do everything together, but they don't want to choose.
Right. Right.
Exactly. They don't want to be in the middle of choosing, hey, this is it. So are you going to completely give up the friendship? You being the individual?
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to completely give up your friendship with that couple?
Right.
Because they can't make a choice that's pleasing to you? Or can it be salvaged? Can the friendship, the foundation of the friendship, be worth it to deal with seeing that person every now and then?
Right. And see, once again, that goes back to individuals, the outsiders that are not in a relationship. It goes back to that where everybody may want to be kumbaya. The women might be tight. The fellas might be tight. But you don't know why that couple is no longer together.
Right.
It could be because of something very, very egregious.
And I hear you.
And then on top of that, also trying to move forward. That's another situation where you may have this woman that she's trying to move on with her life. She's trying to meet new people and cultivate new situations that she wants to bring to her. She wants to go to her girlfriend's house with her new friend or whatever she's trying to cultivate. Now her husband got her ex over there. They playing Xbox and shit. This mom don't leave, and here she is trying to come through with her new friend. That's just a recipe for disaster.
And then I think it's gonna have to be an individual choice right there. I don't think that vision based on that type of friendship should be on the friends. I think it's for that person to say, hey, we all met at the same time. Although I want to continue our friendship with my new mate,
Yeah.
I see that I can't ask you guys just to cut so and so off.
Right. Your husband obviously likes him.
Right.
And he's always over here.
Right. So then it's for that individual to say, hey, I'm uncomfortable so much that I'm going to have to just bow out of this friendship because it's not going to change. The husband's like, hey, I've got nothing against her, but
this is my boy.
This is my golf buddy. This is my, whatever
Right.
it is.
Right. This is my boy.
This is my boy.
Hey, I love your girl. Your girl is cool. But hey, this is my dude right here.
And I think there are some situations that are like that it may be an individual choice.
So let me ask you this, Phoenix. What do you think about this? To piggyback on what you just said, doesn't it make sense that if you divorce and you each go your separate ways, doesn't it make sense that when you meet a new individual, if you meet a new man, doesn't it make sense that you would try and cultivate that relationship with that new person that you're with, meeting their friends and their family?
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't that make sense to start fresh with
Yes. Because you don't want to bring into the new relationship your baggage. Your friendship baggage.
Your friendship baggage. You should be starting fresh with your new situation.
Right. I agree with you there. I definitely agree with you. So, you're going to take us out.
So, this was a great topic. It has many different levels to it.
Yes.
And we'll explore some more levels to this. Who's friends?
Yes.
That's what we say. Who's friends?
Question mark.
With a big question mark. When men and women divorce or separate,